Hi there, this is Matthew Hofmann with another episode of Do-It-Yourself Airstream. Today we're going to be talking about exterior windows. When you purchase an Airstream, it might not have all the windows intact, and you can see here this window was gone. So a lot of times we have to replace glass on windows. Now this can be easy or difficult depending on the year of the trailer, the availability of the windows. This one, for example, is pretty darn easy to replace. I'll take you around the side here. These windows are actually straight. A lot of times on Airstreams, especially in the mid 70s and then going up to the later 60s, you'll find these nice curved windows. These are called Corning windows, Phillips Corning windows, and those can be found now through various suppliers like Vintage Airstream Supply. This window is flat, so we can just take the frame out, polish it up, pull off these gaskets, the seals, stick a new window in, and then reseal. And these gaskets can be found from various sources like Inland RV or VintageTrailerSupply.com. You can go directly to Air, which is the manufacturer of these, and you can purchase it that way. Here's a window off of a late 1960s trailer. You'll see that there's no frame around this window, and this is actually very slightly curved. If you'll bring the camera around, you can see that this isn't straight. So you're going to have to find a very special window to go in here. You can find this window off of a couple websites like VintageTrailerSupply.com. I believe Inland RV offers them. And you can just do a Google search for Phillips Corning windows. Here I am outside of the 1964 Globetrotter. It's a 19-foot trailer. And we're talking about windows. You can see here we've removed both of these windows. These are an Air style window. They have an aluminum frame. And this is actually a window that we've recently replaced. So we pulled it off. It slides right out of this channel up here. It comes out sideways. And we had to purchase some gaskets and some weather sealing from a company called VintageTrailerSupply.com. And the gasket, or you can come a little closer, you can see the gasket here. This is something that actually just adheres directly over the window and then the frame and creates, it's a UV protectant layer which protects the sealant, the silicone underneath. So the window is set in a bead of silicone all the way around, and then the gasket goes over the top to protect the silicone. Something to carefully consider when replacing windows is that you want to always use tempered glass. This is not only a requirement of the, I guess the DMV, the driving industry, all manufacturers of trailers and cars alike require this. But I highly recommend it, especially in bathroom and kitchen locations where there's a possibility that you're going to be working with pans, or you could be in there taking a shower. You don't want large shards of glass coming down over you if it happened to break. This is a window. The glass and the frame is out, and you can see the weather stripping here. I can pull this out for you so you can see what it looks like. This stuff is old. You can see that it's actually gotten really hard, and this does not provide any water protection whatsoever. So what we do is they have this it's called a bulb style air weather stripping from VintageTrailerSupply.com, and you can pull this out, clean it all up, and then slide some new weather stripping in there. I think they sell it for about $1 a foot, and I highly recommend that. This doesn't do anything. So replace your weather stripping and stay dry.